a whisper.
Oh, well, that would be even cooler if you could.
You're not even.
I don't even think I
I
can.
don't think you can. We discovered you literally cannot whisper.
Hello,
Hi,
everybody.
I'm Maria,
I'm Max.
and today we're very confused
And excited.
about Would You Rather.
Would we?
Thanks for coming back to our channel, returning subscribers. Hi, how
Hi.
are you? Thank you.
Yes, you guys
And
rock.
for anyone who's a new subscriber, welcome. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do so. If you like what you hear, we're gonna play Would You Rather with a twist.
Whoa.
Whoa. So the twist is that we're gonna switch off answering questions, and the other person has to take the opposite stance and defend it.
Ooh, I like it.
And we'll see if you convince the other person to your side. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather have spaghetti for hair or sweat mayonnaise?
Basically have both.
Would you rather have spaghetti for hair or sweat
would
mayonnaise?
Absolutely rather have spaghetti for hair.
Why?
Because as much as I would miss my hair,
Mm-hmm.
that seems like a much less ongoing problem than mayonnaise sweat. You could just cut it off.
Yeah.
Or you could just let it grow out and let it dry and it would just look like this.
No, it will be spaghetti. So if you like rub it on your pillow, it would come off. And all
Yeah,
that.
that's...
Okay.
Or you just mush it around until it was all gone.
Okay, so I have to take the opposite stance. So I'd rather have sweat mayonnaise.
Who thought
The
of this
reason
question?
why the reason why is
What if
okay,
you sweated
mayonnaise for
spaghetti?
sweat is a little bit more hidden. So
Sweaty.
I could deal with my perspiration. I could put pads and to be not visible. I could deal with it. I could shower as many times a day. But my hair was all spaghetti, and I went for a meeting.
Yeah, what if you started, like, it got really late in the day,
Yeah,
and you hadn't had a chance to shave, and you'd start getting these little
like spaghetti
protrusions.
noodles. So have you been convinced to my viewpoint, or do you stick to your own?
I stick to my own because
So that was a fail.
because I'm
for
on
me.
to the second sub question, which is, do you get an option of what kind of spaghetti? Like, can you picture,
A
or
little.
could you get it like the wiggly rigatoni ones?
Oh yeah.
Because if you could, that would be really cool for like a night out. Like, you just don't touch your head for a couple of, I don't know how fast
Yeah.
it grows. I assume it's growing like really fast for some reason, based on no information.
Yeah.
But then you go out and your hair's like done in like really cool, weird
Oh.
little twirlies or something.
But then also you're a spaghetti, and everyone will run away from you.
Spaghetti. Would you rather have
Okay, so I failed.
sweaty?
I failed in that one.
Would you rather fight 1,000 ant-sized bulls
Yeah.
or one bull-sized ant? One big ant,
Oh.
many small ants.
Yeah, no, I think this is a given. So I'm curious onto how you think you'd convince me otherwise. I'd rather fight 1,000 tiny bulls, because I would like stomp on them. At least I could throw them away. The most they could do, they're not flying, so they could like bite my feet and ankles. But I would just stomp as much as I could.
Mhm.
So now you have to take the opposite and convince me.
Well, it would be way less gross. I
Yeah.
would be dead,
Yeah.
but at least it wouldn't be disgusting and horrible.
Yeah. What
Which
if you
I'll
had
take.
a gun or a sword?
It wouldn't matter. Have you seen how strong ants are? I don't
Oh,
think I'm
shit.
being very convincing.
Yeah.
But look, I feel like one way or another, 1,000 is a lot. Like, they would find a way to kill you. Either thing, you would just be dead. So I'd rather it be quick and dirty.
Okay.
I'd rather just be like picked up by some pincers and like pinched in half and
Oh
just
my
thrown
God.
over there.
Funny enough, you've convinced me.
Okay.
Because I might stomp on the first 10, but
Mhm.
now the subsequent, like
Little tiny
990,
bulls
would
just
overrun
bashing into
me.
you is really cute.
So, question 3. Would you rather live forever with an eyelash in your eye or spinach in your teeth? Like, you'll
I
forever
just had
have
an
this
eyelash
problem.
in my eye and I hated it.
Yeah.
I would take the spinach in my teeth
Okay,
because I
why?
could keep my mouth closed and no one has to know. Like,
Yeah.
I can't really
Yeah.
tell.
Okay, so that builds my case. So that actually builds my case because when you live, okay, you're saying, okay, spinach in your teeth. You're not thinking of long term. You're like week 1, week 2. By the time you're in year 5, you'll be
Oh.
mentally so disturbed with this invisible problem.
Did you see I'm
Or
already
people
feeling
think-
my teeth?
Or, I mean, eyelash is disturbing, but people can see and empathize. They won't empathize with you about your spinach in the teeth. I just think you're just complaining and just being a big baby for a small problem. But you'd rather have something, they see your eye is red, they see you itching, they can open your eye and see, oh, that it's truly in there. So then they'll empathize. You can get more sick days off. You're not going to get sick days for the mental anguish of living.
Would you really get sick days for the eyelash, though? I feel like your boss would have to be really understanding. I feel like your boss would feel like there's maybe a bigger underlying issue.
Okay, so did I convince you or no?
Yeah, but also because I thought you were going to say there would be a tooth decay issue.
Oh,
which you didn't end up saying.
I did not.
But I guess I convinced myself, so that's not very helpful. I'm still being stubborn over here. Would you rather give up chocolate for a year or your smartphone for a month? This is a funny question because why whoever tried to balance out those time frames. But anyway.
Yeah, I think this is predicated on a rom-com understanding of the role of chocolate in our lives. Like, it's not that serious. Like, I don't think I've eaten a chocolate in months. Like a chocolate bar.
I haven't thought to.
I don't think I've eaten anything chocolate flavored. So I'd give up chocolate for a year, which leaves you defending the other side.
Jokes on you.
I know the answer of this.
Anymore. I have this problem where I've become a middle-aged man.
Middle-aged dad, yeah.
I've become a dad. It's funny because we've encountered this in like so many areas of fiction. Like my dad, like had never owned a cell phone, or he did, like, you know.
Like technically he may have.
But he refused. And I feel like I've somehow reached that age where it just feels too
small and persnickety
or something. Like it feels too personal and involved. I would just rather have a screen where I can just see everything that's going on.
Yeah. Okay, so ironically, I think we've reached a stalemate where I don't care that much about chocolate and you don't care that much about having a cell phone for like a month. That's nothing. So
I'll just give you my chocolate and you can use my cell phone.
You don't even have a chocolate.
I can use your cell phone.
In this scenario.
You don't even have a chocolate.
Okay, last one.
If you couldn't eat chocolate for a year, I would give you some of mine.
You don't even have chocolate. Where is the chocolate?
I could get. I'm not allowed. I'm not disallowed. I'm allowed to have chocolate. I would just. Oh shit! I can't call anyone, so I get directions. Damn it.
Okay, that's funny.
Foiled by my own.
Here's the last one.
All right.
Now, really,
tiebreaker, I guess.
Yeah, I assume it's a tiebreaker. I don't know what the
score is.
Would you rather only ever be able to whisper or only ever be able to shout? Can't talk at a normal volume.
No, I'm not yelling in your face. It's my acting style. I think it would be really cool to only be able to whisper.
Okay, so that's your choice.
When I was a kid, I had this summer camp guy, and he always talked like this. Like he was in charge of the whole camp, like responsible for like hundreds of kids.
So nice.
And he was so cool. He was so nice. It would have been bad if he had like passive aggressive vibes or if he had like bad energy.
Yeah.
But he was so nice and so cool.
He had chill energy.
And he was always just talking like this. Tom from Adventure Quest. He was always so chill, and it was so cool. It was like his whisper could command 1,000 little children all around.
Point of order. I think that's a small voice. This is a whisper.
Oh, well, that'd be even cooler if you could.
You're not even.
I don't
think you can. I think we've discovered that you literally. We've discovered you literally cannot whisper.
Where am I? I can't whisper.
So you've chosen whisper and you can't whisper. So that's your choice.
It's like the gift of the Magi where he cuts off his watch and sells his comb, and she has some hair and puts her hair in the watch. You know what I mean?
So I have to defend shouting. I think it would stress me out not being heard. That it would stress me out other people being mad at me that I'm shouting. So I'd rather stress other people out than stress myself out.
And now I'm stuck like this. I could be convinced of that.
Okay.
I would rather be like loud and heard and like annoying than like quiet and like frustrated all the time.
Frustrated.
Because I would get frustrated and I would be whispering. I would be like, and nobody would take me seriously. It's like the tiny little bowls. It's like if a tiny little bowl was
It's
charging
like
at you.
frustration.
That's a metaphor for what frustrated whispering would be like.
Good job. So let us know what your take is on these comments. Were you convinced by our arguments? What do you think?
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Bye.